mission one, boom, come on everybody, let's get this rolling. So this is your mission. This week is dedicated to the number one factor that determines how well you'll do in this challenge, and that is belief. Okay, this is hands down the top obstacle that holds even the most brilliant, talented, resourceful learners back from propelling their speaking skills forward. Okay, so put lovely 3 quotes for you. Conversation isn't about proving a point. True conversation is about going on a journey with people that you're speaking with. Okay, so it's really important making sure that you interact with people. It's very important. There are more people joining there. Okay, number 2, nothing compares to a beautiful conversation with a beautiful mind. Absolutely true in every respect. And be brave enough to start a conversation that matters. So it's really important. Belief. Everyone's muted, right? Good. Okay, so let me tell you a lovely story. There's me there. You recognize me there. I used to be really awful at sports. At school, I was the worst person. I was one of these kids that was like the last one to get picked to go on any team. Nobody wanted me on their team. Yeah? I had 2 left feet. It was awful. I felt really awkward when the teacher was like, go pick your teams. Like, pick your captains are going to pick teams. I was the last one, always, okay? But at university, whatever, high school, I did a lot of cardio. I actually completed my marathon during my undergraduate degrees. And for all that running and stuff, my knees really hurt. And when I met David, I didn't want to do any more cardio. I was bored of running on the treadmills all day long. And when he met me, I remember my first consultation with him, I had 0 core muscles. I couldn't even do a plank, right? I couldn't hold my own body weight. It was terrible. And now I can lift 135 kilos from the ground, okay? So I've been training through both pregnancies that I've been through, and life has been great because I believed in myself and I believed that I could do it. Yeah. So as soon as you start to believe that it's true, believe that it's going to work, and do believe me, it will work for you. And it's going to be easy. You've got to trust that everything is going to fall into place. Okay. So there you can see my beautiful muscles there. It's not actually my muscles, if you notice. They're actually David's arms right there. I'll give an example. It's like a weight loss plan. People join these events and stuff to lose weight, but they usually fail. Why? Because maybe your partner or your family members are stuffing their face with ice cream, eating cookies all day long, sitting by the TV, stuffing their face with crisps, and you normally fail. You fail at your weight loss plan. But if you involve them, you end up throwing out all your ice cream, throwing out your chocolate, whatever, and you focus, you're able to succeed in losing weight, okay? Because if you have them do it too, and they get involved, then they go through a similar learning pattern to you, and amazing things will happen, okay? It's psychologically proven. So, first of all, I want to make sure everything this is fun and exciting. What does one conversation away mean? I've been saying this phrase over and over and over again. And a lot of people don't know what one conversation away means. My job is to explain that and why it's so exciting. It's going to be a tough journey. It's going to be very tough for some of you more than others, okay? And for some people, they might not be able to see how this one conversation away applies to their own lives specifically, but I'll be showing you along the way why it applies to all of you. Because imagine, like, if you had better English skills, wouldn't you be able to get a better job, make more money? If you already have a job, do you not think having a few extra English clients is going to bring you more money? If not, imagine you work for somebody. Do you not think a few extra hours and showing your boss that you can speak English is going to get you the promotion that you want? Okay, so it does apply to all of you, absolutely. And if money doesn't matter to you, well, think about traveling. Wouldn't you love to go abroad to, I don't know, to Thailand, to New York, to Australia, places that are very exotic and whatever, and be able to speak to native people? I mean, English is the most spoken language across the world. So eventually you'll see improvements, and very, very, very soon you'll be able to see success. And the more success you get, the more excited you get, and the more success you get. Okay, so what my goal as your coach, because I'm not your teacher, I'm your coach, is to make you feel comfortable having conversations and using English hacking as a tool. Okay, so let me reinforce that I'm not a teacher, I'm a coach. Yeah, and the hardest thing to believe is how it will work for you. Okay, so let me tell you a bit about my slogan, about one conversation away. One conversation away from what? Okay, so like I said, everyone is different. Maybe you're in a job that you hate, you're stuck, you want to get out, or you want the freedom and lifestyle. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you're stuck, you don't know where you are, where you want to be, you want to sell things. Okay, maybe again you're not related to money, you want to travel, you want to relocate. Some of you like me. Well, your one conversation away journey will be the next step. If you have no Wi-Fi, I remember when I first moved to Spain, there was no Wi-Fi. That was the worst thing ever. My mother-in-law didn't have Wi-Fi in her house. How is that possible anymore? I mean, why do people not have Wi-Fi? It's really, anyway, let's keep moving on. So what's one conversation away for me? I've been in Spain nearly 5 years now. More people entering. Okay, and I can recall numerous days studying grammar, learning different textbooks. Everything was really boring. The teachers talked in kind of monotone because they wanted me to learn vocabulary. They wanted me to learn verb conjugations and everything, until I stopped. Yeah, I remember I told you this last time. And I wanted to do more in-depth conversations, build strong relationships with people, make new friends, get on public transport by myself, go to the doctors alone, buy a drink at the bar, right? You're Spanish, I know that you buy drinks at the bar. Okay, have a social life. Definitely this one is something that both myself and David have done, buying shampoo instead of conditioner because you didn't know what that was. I think in Spain, the bottles are so similar, and also abroad, and many times when you go on holiday, you end up buying shampoo instead of conditioner. Anyway, the key there for me, one conversation away, was to become independent again. Okay, so advancing from conversation to conversation, passing exams, getting a job, getting a better social life, building relationships, all these things happen through and because of conversation. So remember that you're just one conversation away. My job is to help you design, to architect, and understand what that one conversation is for you and how it will work specifically for you. Okay, and when you get that kind of information and understand why it's specific to you, everything falls into place. Okay, so you're probably thinking like this guy here, English is too hard. So people sign up to English courses and they say, it's confusing, it's too hard. But let me tell you this thing, okay? How long does it take for a baby to start talking? Okay, 1 month? I don't think it's talking at 1 month. 2 months? 3 months? Okay, takes longer than that, yeah? And it's the same for everyone. Let me put it this way. My eldest daughter, Natalia, she's 2. She's speaking to her grandparents now in English. And her grandparents refused to speak English. They outright said, when I moved to Spain, they were not going to speak English. And how do they communicate now? In English. Imagine the power of you guys if you're able to speak English, because you guys will be speaking in sentences. My daughter's 2 years old. She can't even speak a sentence in Spanish, let alone in English, okay? She's bilingual, so she can't speak either languages, but she's able to teach her grandparents English. So imagine the power of that, okay? The problem is most people don't understand the fundamentals, and that's why they believe it's complicated. Yeah, one conversation away is designed to help you understand. Yeah, understand the fundamentals core to the learning. Yeah, it's been this way since you were born. Like I said, it's in nature. So why do we learn against nature? Through grammar. You don't learn Spanish in the same way. Why are you learning English as a foreign language? You're naturally gifted with this ability to communicate, to speak. And your body needs to communicate with people, okay? So why do we make it so difficult? Why do we do that? We need to understand and go back to the core principles and stop using or seeing English as a foreign language, okay? Like I said there, how did you learn to speak your native language? A toddler learning to speak starts off by crying, then replicating some words, and then becoming to form sentences very quickly. Why would you learn another language in any other way? English is simple, okay? It's not magic, there's no big secret, and it's been the same since the beginning of time. We want to understand people. We're humans, and humans are animals, and animals want to interact, okay? And